You're entering your third year here with the Chicago Bears after an absolutely excellent year last year where you had 1,087 yards, a career-high 9 rushing touchdowns, 10 touchdowns altogether, 16 games. The guy was healthy. The dude was durable. The Bears have a running back. He's DeAndre Swift, and he is sitting right here. But now that this is your third year, describe Bears fans, if that is possible for you, because Dan and I have lived the lifestyle literally our entire lives.
It's amazing. It's amazing to be a part of, just to see the passion that the fans have. Like, we feed off that as players, man. So when we go out there on Sundays and we see the energy that they bring, you want to, be good, play good for them, man. So it's always good to play in front of the fans. It's the passion, the energy that they bring. Even things like this is coming out, them seeing the support that they have for just the city in general. I love it, man. I love the Bears fans.
DeAndre, we were talking really for the last 3 weeks about your camp.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been an impressive camp from our vantage point. It feels like it's really clicking. What's your self-assessment of where you're at right now as you get on the runway to the regular season?
I feel good. I feel like I'm in a good spot right now. I'm just taking it one day at a time. We got one more week of camp, so trying to finish strong. Just taking it one day at a time, man. Just enjoying it, having fun with the guys out there, but definitely being intentional with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I feel like I'm in a good spot.
You're playing in a system for a coach that really dedicates itself to the running game. How do you describe to this audience here Ben's vision for the running game and really his dedication to it?
When you have a coach that's his favorite part of the offense, man, you make sure you on your P's and Q's as the running back to go ahead and deliver when he calls your number. But just the attention to detail that Ben has, and not even just the running game and everything that he is coaching. Type of guy that you want to play for. So you got the right guy in office.
And nobody knows him better than you, because he obviously played for the man while you were in Detroit. Now in your second year with Ben Johnson as the head coach, we use words like maniacal and crazy in the best possible ways. Are those words accurate? And how would you describe your head coach? And moreover, DeAndre, from offensive coordinator when he had offensive coordinator power, now he's got head coach power. That's a different kind of maniacal power.
Yes, you could use a lot of words to describe Ben. I would say smart, man. He's one of the smartest football minds I've been around. He has a great personality, great character about him. He's actually funny when he wants to be.
You got jokes, huh?
When he wants to be, but he knows when to be serious and kind of get points across and things like that when we need to hear it. But, man, he's a great person on and off the field, somebody you can go talk to about life, whatever you need to talk to him about. But I love playing for Ben.
You talked to us about the desire this season for you to get more explosive runs.
Yeah.
And Eric Studesville, the running backs coach, was telling us that it's not necessarily a jump that you need to make with speed or strength. It's really understanding the lanes and the angles of running concepts. How do you describe kind of what the next level for you to unlock is with finding a way to turn 8 into 30, 20 into 60?
Just like you said, just being where I need to be when I need to be there. And it's all this little stuff, detail stuff. Like you said, it has nothing to do with the speed or the strength or the elusiveness or anything like that. It's just about when the opportunity does present itself, I need to be there when I need to be to make the most out of my opportunities, and that's something I will do.
How different, DeAndre, is this camp right now relative to where you guys were last season? How much farther advanced are you in this training camp?
As an offense?
As an offense. Yeah, Ben Johnson in the offense.
As an offense, I think we're a lot better than where we were last year at this point in time. And that's what you want to see going into the second year in the same system with the same coaches for the most part, same quarterback, same offensive line for the most part. So I think we're in a good spot right now. Still work to be done. Got a week left for camp, and it's taking it one day at a time, but we're in a good spot.
What unlocked last year, because it was rough, the running game was rough in the first 4 games or so. The mini bye comes around. We're all asking questions like, do you need to bring somebody else in? And Ben's like, no. We got the right guys. And then after that, you guys blast off. You had some huge game. The Philadelphia game obviously was just glorious that you guys did what Walter Payton and Matt Suhey did with you and Monungai both having the 100-yard games. Can you describe to us what was unlocked and has stayed unlocked seemingly since about week 4 last week?
Yeah, internally, we all knew it was only going to be an amount of time until we clicked as an offense and as a offensive line unit and us backs just being on the same page as far as the run game goes. And it takes time when you have new people, new scheme, and things like that, and it all comes together. It just click overnight.
Sure.
So, but being in the second year in the system, we kind of know what we doing, what's expected of us. So I'm excited to get this thing rolling, man. I can't wait.
We talked about your head coach, but it felt like last year there was an established culture as well in terms of the mentality every day. And it feels like, as much as my time on the beat, 14 years, that there's never been a locker room this driven to meet the demands of the coaching staff. How do you describe the group and the collective mindset that's in that locker room right now?
It's man, Ben sets it, and then as players, we follow his lead, man. Everybody's brought into what he's been preaching and selling since he got in here. And we understand we need to go through them hard days and grinded out days to get where we want to go and get this city something to be proud of, man. So that's our mindset. That's our goal each and every day. Go ahead and get better to put a great product out.
That's not always easy within the grinded out days, is it?
Not at all. Not at all. Nothing we're getting is not going to come easy. You know what I mean? So head down, grind each day, taking one day at a time.
Last thing, and then we'll let you go. It seems like there's some great depth in that running back room. I know Kyle Monunga is out. Hopefully he'll be good to go. We know that he's week to week, but Savon Ahmed, Roshan Johnson was looking good. Britton Brown.
Yeah.
What about the depth in the running back room? And you're the top dog, obviously.
It's amazing, man. We got a selfless group, great group of guys that can do it all. Man, anytime one of the guys get an opportunity to go ahead and showcase their abilities, they do so. So, it's a great group.
That's a great way to put it. They get their opportunity, and they make big runs. It's a beautiful thing to see. Good luck to you, DeAndre Swift. We'll be seeing you in the locker room, but we really appreciate you coming out here to the table. I know the people here at Gurney Hyundai appreciated you signing autographs. And go Georgia Bulldogs, too, man.
Oh, yeah, go Dogs, always. Thank you.
There he is. Big hit. That's your starting running back for the Chicago Bears. It is quarterback Tyson Bagent, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. How you doing, Tyson?
I'm great. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for being here, man.
Absolutely.
It means a lot to us. It means a lot to Gurney Hyundai. How are the Bears fans treating you inside? We asked Swift the same question, but you guys had a long line of people looking to get autographs.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. There's a couple oddballs in there, but other than that, everybody was wonderful.
It was one of them, that guy right there. Yeah,
juiced up.
He's
Juiced up.
He looks like he's been doing burpees. Is what he
looks like he's been doing the juice.
Burpee broad
That's
jump.
what it looks like.
that is very possible. First we should ask you about you. How are you? Is it the hamstring? I know our good friend Mark Carman was reporting that you had a hamstring issue coming out of the first preseason game. Can we confirm that? And how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, and I'm ready to go. So I'll be practicing tomorrow. So everything is all good.
Full go.
Everything's
no
good.
limited, no funny
Nope,
stuff.
everything's great.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
you asking.
It did. It had to crush you, like to not be able to probably go through your usual workout regimen and have to take it easy for a little while.
Yeah, it was weird. A little bit miserable, meetings and stuff happening, and you not being able to be present. But the training staff did a great job getting me right, and now we're ready to get back on to right where we left off.
Awesome.
So you're good for Saturday? If
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good deal, right? Because
Absolutely.
August is the
good
stage,
to go.
right, Tyson?
100%.
It's the chance to push it
100%.
forward. How do you describe what's coming alive with this offense right now, and particularly relative to a year ago when it was really in its infancy stages?
Yeah, I just think it makes a big difference, allowing players to bathe in the same offense for a consecutive year, which is not something we've been able to do, at least since I've been here. So I think you're just seeing players that are playing faster. They're not thinking as much. And I think that what you've been seeing is, Caleb obviously making good decisions and fast guys running fast, which is we have a lot of those. So it's been fun in that way.
Since we got you, have you guys met since Saturday night as a quarterback's room?
Yes.
The seam shot, Caleb DeColston on the first drive. What's the gray area in that play on whether to take that shot or whether to find something that's a little bit underneath and open?
Yeah, I think the good thing with Ben and how he installs all of his plays and schemes and everything is, it's black and white. So, one high go here, two high go here. So it's all based off of that. Really no gray area from what I saw. But a great learning experience and something to get better on, better now than, a couple weeks from now. So he'll bank that rep and we'll get better moving forward.
What is better for you and more comfortable for you this year with the Bears? Because it feels like every year you're a different Tyson Bagent in terms of, not that you were not confident, but it's like it goes up a notch every year. What is it for you this year that feels more comfortable?
I just think the mental side of everything. I think that you can only continue to get better, especially at 26 years old physically. You can only continue to get so much better physically year in and year out. So I think it's more of just having an understanding of everything that's going on, mentally continuing to sharpen the sword, and I think that always translates, far more at a far faster speed than it does physically trying to get better. So that's been it for me. I'm surrounded by good players. Case Keenum has been a great addition to the room. JT. All the whole staff really just, getting us right and making sure that we feel good mentally and physically going into each week.
We've loved covering your story and your stair step since you got here 3+ years ago. And one of the things that I really admire about you is this mix of gratitude that you bring to the table, really happy to have reached this stage in your career, but then this greed also to be like, man, I want much more out of my football career. How do you describe that combination of things that allows you to approach each day the way you do?
Yeah, I mean, I think I look through it through a bunch of different lenses. There's obviously, I'm from Martinsburg, West Virginia, so, being where I'm at, being able to have done the things and play with the players I've played with and against, when I look at it through that lens, that's where the gratitude comes in to play. Obviously, you look at the statistics with how likely people are to make it professionally in whatever sport that they choose. So when I look at it through that lens, I'm extremely grateful. And then there's the other lens where it's just barking at me that I'll never be as close to doing something spectacular as I am right now, during my career. So that's the other lens where it's like, continue to get better, continue to be as hungry as ever, and continue to try and execute the X's and O's, just how the coach draws it up. So there's a lot of different ways to look at it, but you got to try to stay on that hungrier side more than you maybe want to, just if you're still trying to get places you haven't been yet.
Tyson Bagent here on Take the North Live on 104.3. The Score. That's right. Give it up. Live at Gurney Hyundai. Wiederer and Grote here. Like you said, Martinsburg, West Virginia. The Shepherd Rams, the team for which you played. Now, a little birdie told us, perhaps your dad, that the stadium is being named after you. Is this correct? The Tyson
we'll
Bagent
see.
Stadium?
It's still Ram Stadium right now, but we will see whether they do or don't do it. The fact that they even thought about it, my goodness, I've been going to Shepherd University games since I was 8 years old. So what an awesome accomplishment that would be. So grateful that they're even having that conversation.
So Shepherd's opening,
it's pretty
I looked
cool,
it up.
man.
They're opening against Frostburg State, and it's our understanding that a Bagent will start at quarterback in that game most likely.
Let's go.
Ezra
Let's
Bagent,
go. Got to get
correct?
them back. Yeah, got to get them back. Frostburg, they got us last year, week 1. So, I think that game's probably at Ram Stadium. So, it'd be a good opportunity for Coach McCook and the boys to get them back. So, looking forward to that.
That's
if I'm free, I'll definitely be there.
Excellent.
Nowhere else.
And you
I'd
gave
rather be.
a commencement speech as well?
I did.
What
Yeah.
was the message there? Did you have some jokes? How did that go? How did that feel?
I had
man?
a couple jokes. One of them nobody got, so that was, that was weird, but it was good. Another good learning experience, being able, public speaking in front of that many people without a helmet on. It's a little bit different, but that was certainly fun as well.
Grote,
Yeah.
I'm going to make you watch it before you leave the parking lot tonight. You're going to watch Tyson's commencement
I bet
speech.
I'll get the joke.
You're going to be fired up when you leave here. You're going to be ready to go
I
conquer the world.
definitely went more of the motivational route for sure, but that's just because that's what I'm used to hearing.
Yeah, no, that's
coaches and everything.
I loved your post-game press conference against Cleveland because you were representing Brenton Doyle.
Yeah.
Because he also plays for the Chicago White Sox, and you were rocking the White Sox Doyle jersey because he went to Shepherd. And I think I asked you during that presser if there was a jersey exchange. So has there been a development? Did they get
no further development?
Okay.
No further. They're deep into what they have going on, so completely understood. But no further development.
Okay, no
since I saw
jersey.
you guys
Okay.
last.
Okay.
Tyson, you and I have talked a lot about Ben Johnson over the last year plus and how into his leadership style you are. How do you describe for these people why it clicked with you so quickly and then why it moved the locker room the way it did last year?
Yeah, I just think people usually gravitate towards whoever the hardest workers are, and when the hardest workers on your team are, well, first off, you want your best players to be your hardest workers. That usually can have a trickle effect through the roster. But I think when the head coach is the hardest worker in the organization, it has an even bigger trickle effect on the entire organization. And I think that is what we have seen and are continuing to see week in and week out with him at the helm.
How do you describe him in front of a meeting?
He does a fantastic job. You talk about public speaking. He's as good as they come. And since he's been there, I haven't been a part of a weird team meeting, which those can happen. Those can happen.
We're aware.
But yeah, he's done an outstanding job in every facet that you can think of when it comes to being a leader and a head coach.
Last thing, you obviously earned your 2-year, $10 million deal last year. You are, number 2 with a bullet, the backup quarterback for the Bears. Do you think about, I know how much you love learning under Ben Johnson and developing and all the things that you're talking about, but do you still think in the back of your mind, how do you sort of, that dichotomy of being a backup but probably thinking you could be a starting quarterback in the NFL as well?
Yeah, I just think about it like I am the starter. Which is, I think, kind of how you have to think about it. If you think about anything less than that, probably not going to be as prepared as you would have been if you had that thought process. So, yeah, I don't even like you bringing up the fact that I'm the backup.
I like that.
I don't even like answering this question, but no, I'm also kind of half kidding. I just try to convince myself mentally that I am 100% going to play. And, realistically speaking, I am one play away. So trying to stay as sharp as we can because, the Chicago Bears, we got things we want to accomplish this year. And, I don't want us hitting any bumps in the road because I'm in the game. So I'm looking to go in and be full steam ahead.
Tyson Bagent, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate you. And I know all these Bears fans, they appreciate what you're all about. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Tyson.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, man. That is Bears quarterback, just quarterback. Tyson Bagent, not backup. He is a Bears quarterback, Tyson Bagent.